It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
Hey guys, I'm here with Dan Haro. He's our expert in macroeconomics. We're just trying to find some fun things to do, kill the time before we get this done. Hold on one second. Hey buddy! Hey, what's your name? Hey, you like candy?
Nah, I don't like candy, man.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
That's it. Park the car.
Everything good, gravy. Dog in the trunk, flat in the front, maybe. Star in the face, size of the waist, crazy. Everything good, gravy. Everything good.
In the car. Just kidnapped our first child. This is Chris, David, Dan, and Matt, and we're about to talk some economics.
Sit down, Terry.
Hey David, my name is Agent Buntabi. You know why you're here?
Nah.
Well, you got some information that I need. The quicker you answer, the less it will hurt.
I ain't answering any questions till I get my top.
Alright.
Oh, bro, not that top. Oh, shit.
Oh, shoot. Hey, get him his laptop.
Oh, okay. Terry.
What do you know about AS and AD?
Aggregate supply, that's the supply of all goods and services by all producers in an economy. Aggregate demand, for all goods and services by households, businesses, governments, and foreigners.
Why does the economy move in cycles?
The economy moves in cycles because of 1. Recessions, 2. Expansions and contractions.
What's the equilibrium price level and quantity?
Equilibrium price level, that's the price level that equates aggregate supply and aggregate demand, the average level of prices in an economy.
What are the factors shifting AS?
The factors that shift aggregate supply are 1. Changes in resource availability, 2. Changes in productivity, 3. Changes in expected price level.
What's the factor shifting AD?
Factors shifting AD are 1. Changes in consumer spending, 2. Changes in investment spending, 3. Changes in government spending, and 4. Changes in net exports.
What's the wealth effect?
Wealth effect, that's rising prices erode financial wealth.
What about the interest rate?
Interest rate effect, if price level rises, so will nominal interest rate. This reduces interest sensitive spending.
What about the foreign purchases effect?
If U.S. price levels rises, U.S. goods look more expensive to foreigners and U.S. exporters fall. Foreign goods are relatively less expensive and U.S. imports rise.
Alright David, last question. What do you know about GDP?
I don't know anything about GDP. You have to talk to Dan Haro about that one.
Alright.
Can I go now?
Yeah.
Let's get this Terry out of
Let's
here.
get this Terry out of here.
Get the hell up.
Get this scum out of my face.
Get up.
Get up.
Get on out.
Bring in the next Terry.
Sit down, you Terry.
Do you know why you're here?
No, sir.
Well, I heard you know a lot about GDP.
Oh, yeah?
Tell me what you know.
I'll tell you what I know. I know that it equals the government spending and the investment and the consumption and the exports minus the imports of the nation. The GDP is also divided per the capita, so then you can get the average, how much money is out there. GDP also stands for gross domestic product, which is pretty much all the products that is produced in the nation, and that's its final form. It doesn't count the steps that it gets to the final product. Some things that are not counted are the non-market activities, like the black market, like what the government does. You know what I'm talking about? All that government spending. I know you guys have UFOs. I know what you guys are doing.
Do you?
Yeah, they do.
Alright.
Yeah. That's why I know our GDP is so high right now. Well, GDP is also adjusted for inflation, while real GDP is if price were constant. Leisure is the value, satisfaction, and possible increase in production due to vacation, which is a shortcoming GDP. The improved quality product is people buying higher quality over cheaper goods. People buy less because things don't depreciate. It's also the shortcoming GDP. The price index is the change in price. New price over base year, depending on the level of the GDP. Depending on how the GDP is going, the government, your head guys, can change the monetary policy.
Wait, what did you say? Monetary policies? Tell me more.
I can't tell you more. That's Manieto's specialty. I don't know anything about that.
Alright. Get out.
Let's go, you Terry. Get the hell out of here. Hey boss, you look a little tired. Want to take over?
Yeah.
Alright, I got these. These Terrys ain't sh**. Hello? Oh, hey Grandma. Really? Oh, you baked me some cookies? Ooh, those are my favorite. I wonder what you're wearing. Oh yeah, I'm just interrogating some Terrys right now. My boss let me take over. Bring in the next Terry.
Come on, Terry. You're gonna sit down today.
What the hell do you want from me? So you're gonna tell me what I'm here for or what?
Yeah, monetary policy. And I want to know more. And I want to know more now.
Well, what's there more to know? I mean, monetary policy is just the actions that the Fed takes to control the money supply and the rate of inflation in the economy. Like if the economy's doing down, the government will do expansionary fiscal policy, help the economy grow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
They'll do something like increasing aggregate expenditures, aggregate demand, helping out the government, putting in both government purchases and transfer payments.
Really?
Yeah.
That's profound.
Even for contractionary fiscal policy, it's accomplished by decreasing aggregate expenditures and aggregate demand through a decrease in government spending, both government purchases and transfer payments. Again, that's only if the economy is growing too fast, though.
Interesting. My wife went into contractions. Let me tell you something right now, Matt. The games that we played today will go down in history. Hillary Rodham Clinton will beat Donald Trump. Trump 2016. Get the hell out of my face. Get him out of here, Richard. Come on.
Trump.
Hillary.
Trump.
Hillary.
Trump.
Hillary.
Trump.
Hillary.
Trump.
This is gonna be Hillary. This is gonna be Donald Trump. Now get out of my face before I summon my blue-eyed white dragon on you. Alright, well, let's see what facts we have here. We have someone talking about aggregate supply, someone talking about contractionary fiscal policy, somebody talking about lowering the GDP. This doesn't add up. The only thing that could result from all these things are unemployment. Holy the real perpetrator's been me all along. It all adds up. The whole time the problem's in me, the UCLA'er. Damn it, Chris. I played myself. There's only one way this could go down. I'm not gonna let boss man down. Alright, that's it. I'm gonna FaceTime myself. I don't even care anymore. Hello, Christopher. I know it's been you all along. The UCLA'er. Tell me everything you know. Tell me it all now! I'm sorry. I didn't want it to come out this way. I know that I play with myself a lot, but this is something different. Let me tell you the real facts, alright? These are the top 5 things you need to know about employment and unemployment. Well, just unemployment, since that's my topic. Given to you by me, Christopher Perez. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna go over is cyclical unemployment. Cyclical unemployment is like you're riding the waves, baby. Alright? When it gets high, there's low unemployment. When it gets low, there's high unemployment, baby. The next one will have to be structural. That's anytime, you know, the economy changes for like, you know, technological advances. So, seasonal unemployment, you know, every time the grapes grow and my dad and my grandpa have to go pick in the fields and then they can't work for the rest of the year, that's what seasonal unemployment is. Frictional unemployment, well, I personally have an addiction to friction. So frictional unemployment would have to be just like, you know, people quitting jobs, leaving them, this and that, you know, all the BS in between life. And yeah, the natural unemployment rate is the, you know, it's a combination of cyclical and frictional. And it's just the, you know, about 5 to 6% in America is how much people are going to be unemployed no matter what. And as I stare at you guys, I'm looking into your eyes. I look like a pedophile, so let me do you all a favor. Now I even look like even more of a pedophile. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go over is the labor force. So this ties into unemployment because the labor force is just the total amount of workers that are actively seeking jobs. So discouraged workers, part-time employees, and people that are like retired, little kids. Those people aren't a part of the labor force simply because, you know, they can't get a job and it just doesn't add up. Anyways, the Phillips curve ties into unemployment because the higher the inflation rate, you're going to get lower unemployment rates and vice versa. So the curve will tend to stretch right or left depending upon, you know, what type of unemployment rate or inflation rate. So it just shows how those two are really related to each other. Who keeps track of all this? That's the Bureau of Labor Statistics, and they are in charge of keeping track of people that are employed, unemployed, underemployed, self-employed, and stuff like that. The last thing that I wanted to go over is Okun's Law, which states that any 1% rise in the employment rate, the unemployment rate above the natural employment. Let's restart that. Any 1% rise in the unemployment rate above the natural unemployment rate will increase the GDP gap by 2% of all the GDP in the country. And ladies and gentlemen, that's all I gotta say about that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoy. Vote for Hillary.
Hello, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. I would suggest that you allow the 5th of November to pass unmarked. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek, then I ask you to stand beside one another. 1 year from November 5th, 2011, outside the gates of every courthouse of every city demanding our rights. Together we stand against the injustice of our own government. We are anonymous. We are legion. United as one. Divided by zero. We do not forgive censorship. We do not forget oppression. U.S. Senate. Expect us.